In this chapter, we extended the Zombie Toys project to allow for controls on a mobile platform. First, we took a look at what was required for mobile development in Unity. We identified the fact that if we're building for Android, we need to tell Unity where to find the Android SDK and JDK. We also noted that if you're building for iOS, you need to be on a Mac and have Xcode installed and configured for building on your iOS device. If you're building for Windows Phone, you need to be on a PC with Visual Studio installed. From there, we analyzed our project and identified what would and would not work when we switched platforms. We noticed that all of our controls relied on a keyboard and mouse, and therefore would have to have a mobile equivalent to allow us to use those items without having a keyboard and mouse, and therefore would require modification to allow us to perform the same behaviors on a mobile device. From there, we switched over to a mobile platform. I chose the Android platform in the build settings. We noted the graphical changes that occurred from switching from a standalone platform to a mobile platform. You'll remember this is due to the mobile platform generally being a lower power platform. Once ready, we built the mobile interface canvas, which allowed us to provide three key items: the pause button, the switch attack button, and then a full screen touchpad, which is an image that is invisible because its alpha is set to 0. We finished by adding a new script to our player character game objects. That script was the player input touch. The player input touch script functions just like the player input PC script. However, instead of looking for input axes from the keyboard and mouse, it read the touchpad that we created as part of our UI. You'll remember that if you're using an Android device to run the Unity remote, you'll need to go into the editor settings and tell Unity to look for it. Now that we've completed this chapter, the Zombie Toys project is finished. Feel free to go back and look through the game objects, settings, and scripts we used to build it. As you do, you'll be surprised to note just how much you accomplished.